Hey guys, it's 2:30 in the afternoon on June 6th. I haven't been out hunting really since I got my bear at the beginning of May there. Just work's been busy, farm's been busy. I got a pregnant wife at home, so there is only so much spare time I get this spring season. So I was lucky enough, plans changed this weekend. I had weekend was pretty well all tied up, and plans changed. I managed to get everything done around the house, and the wife went, yeah, go for it, go have fun. So it's been a long week. I don't mind going for a walk in the woods. It's going to be good to get out for a little bit. Weather's not fantastic today. It's kind of mist and rain, but bears don't seem to mind the rain too much as long as it's not dumping down. They're usually still up and feeding around. It's the bonus to a little bit cooler weather when you're covered in a black suit. But yeah, I'm gonna head out. Our travel restrictions are still in place until middle of June now, so I'm gonna stick fairly close to home still. Make sure we're abiding by the rules, keep everybody happy. Try and get over this whole thing so we can get back and out and about. But I will touch base once I'm up there. It's a new spot. I haven't tried it yet, but it's should be a pretty easy hike in from where I can park the truck. So I'm just taking the truck up the highway today, and I'm gonna try hiking in and see how we make out. And we'll hit the trail and we'll see what happens. See what the weather does once we get up into the mountains and get a little bit higher. Hopefully it all works out today. So I've got the bringing the rifle just in case, but I'm bringing the bow. So that's the plan. I'd like to get something with the bow. Of course, I forgot all my camera gear at home today. All I have is the phone. I kind of cobbled this all together last minute. So, actually it may be good luck because normally when everything else falls apart, the plan seems to work out. Hey guys, so we are now at, where are we here? 3:30. So I've gotten into the spot that I want to try. Don't quite have the access that I thought I might. It's gonna be a little more of a hike in than I thought it was, but that's okay. We're here. We're gonna give it a shot anyways. Looks promising. I had a quick kind of skirt around in the tree line here to just kind of plan my route in, and I found bear shit already. So take that as a good sign. So yeah, it's just a quick afternoon hunt. It's, like I said, just after 3:30 in the afternoon now. Gonna hike in, give it till dark, and then wander out and just see if we don't come up with something. But yeah, just with the travel restrictions, there's been so many people in a lot of the places that are closer to home that I've kind of had to think outside the box. And it's a place that I've seen bears off the side of the highway before, but I never knew how to get into any of these spots here. So I kind of, hopped on Google Maps and Google Earth and had a look around and did some planning. It's about all you can do. But yeah, you know what? Dig around. Don't be afraid to think outside the box. Get out here and, just experiment. Like I said, I haven't been out in a month. So, I don't know that my odds are fantastic today, but the weather seems to have broken a bit. It's going to hold out. I think it's a good afternoon for bears to come out and feed. And we'll see if we can't get something done. Alright guys, now that I kind of caught my breath, we'll touch base again. So I hiked back down to the truck here, which wasn't too far. And there's a better access point up where I shot the bear. So I'm gonna hop back on the highway, wander up a little ways, come back down and get myself closer anyways. I figure that'll give him a little bit of time in there. I feel like I hit a little farther back than I wanted to, but he was a touch quartered away, which I like for bears. So, if I had gone too far back, I would have hit the back leg. I wouldn't have got the clean pass through that I did. I feel like if I hit any guts, I'd have some form of bile or something on the arrow, which I don't. So it's, I did recover the arrow. It's covered in blood from front to back. The shot didn't look low or high. I wish I'd gotten it on video, then I wouldn't be second guessing this. I'd be able to kind of have a look at it, but I mean, I'm not unconfident, but I would have rather played out a little more definitively. But I figure if I come down to get the truck, by the time I grab the truck, go up, loop around, come back down, it gives it at least half hour, 40 minutes on top of the 20 minutes I've already given it. So give it a little bit of time, and then I'll take the rifle with me, and I'll go in and track it down and see what we can do with it. But it, I mean, 100% I hit the mark. It doesn't feel horrible. It just doesn't feel like it was exactly where I wanted it to be. But we'll see what happens. I'll go in to recover it, and we'll touch base when I find it, and then I'll be able to tell you what happened, how it played out. All right. So this is where I found the arrow. Ran down the side here. See where he scrambled. Some more scramble marks here. Oh, there we go. We got some blood. Some right there. More of a spatter here. There we go. That's alright. Hanging around in here, looks like. That's normally what they do. They'll go back to where they feel safe. There we go. Here's some more. Alright. It's starting to get thick in here, so I'm gonna let you guys go. Touch base if we find something. Alright guys, so field update. So I tracked him in from where I'd shot him, about 50 yards or so, and then it just started to get too steep, too thick. I didn't really feel comfortable kind of slugging through there by myself on my hands and knees. So I had an idea. I dropped around the backside, and there was a bit of a skidder trail that I'd seen. What was left of a skidder trail. It's pretty overgrown. But it went along the top end of the ridge where I'd lost him. So I figured I'd drop in and have a look and see if I could pick him up again. And sure enough, I managed to pick up the blood trail. And see if I can show you here. There it is. Not much, but enough. He had a decent blood trail, actually. I mean, bears don't bleed a whole hell of a lot, so it's clearly a good shot. I mean, I looked over and literally 5 yards in the bush there. I don't know if you can see him behind me. It's pretty thick, but he was right in there. Dig him out so we can get a better look at him. But archery hunt was a success.